Yes. Yes. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just finishing up an interview with a candidate.
Based on what you've heard so far today, do you have any concerns about anything you've heard from me today?
Do I have any concerns about what I've heard from you today? No. I think no. I don't have any concerns. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. Can't think of any concerns. Nope. What are the next steps? Oh, okay. The next steps are, it's a good question. So we have about 10 or 15 candidates that are coming in over the next, say, 3 weeks or so, maybe 4 weeks. So I'd say if you don't hear anything from me by then, say in about 3 or 4 weeks, feel free to give me a call. But we'll go through all the candidates and then we will decide whether or not we want to bring you back. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You have a good day too. Be well. I appreciate your time. It was very nice meeting you too as well. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Good. Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you. Bye-bye. Resume. In the trash. Hey guys. So how do you think that interview just went with that hiring manager over there? Do you think maybe the woman he was talking to on the phone, the candidate he was talking to, is going to be invited in for an interview? Or do you think that that's it? Do you think that maybe she won't be invited in for a face-to-face, like a second meeting, right? If you answered number 2, that she won't be invited in, you are absolutely right. So here's the deal. I want to make sure that you guys aren't wasting your time and hoping and thinking and all this other stuff that you're going to be on to the next step in the process when you're not. So here's the deal. Hiring managers and recruiters, headhunters, well, primarily internally, right? Because we headhunters, one of the reasons they pay us is to deliver the bad news, which is always fun. But the reality is that if you're interviewing with a corporate recruiter, somebody that's working and employed by the company, or a hiring manager, in your call ends that way, where they tell you that they want to look at multiple more candidates, and it's going to be weeks in advance or weeks ahead of time before they decide to make the hire. Unless you're let's say for instance a CEO, or perhaps like a CRO, or a leader of the sales organization, it's unlikely that they're going to want to wait this long, right? That they're going to want to wait that long. When they see it, they know it. When they have the right candidate, they know they have the right candidate, and they don't want to let that candidate languish intentionally out there for 3 or 4 weeks. May it happen because of scheduling and those types of things? Of course, right? But when they see someone that they like, guess what? They're going to tell you definitively, we want to have you talk to whoever the next person is in line, or we want you to have you come in. Can you please look at your schedule, or I'll email you a little bit later today, or whatever, because they want to try to get you in and move on to the next step in the process as quickly as possible, right? But they're human at the same time. So of course, if you ask them a question like, which is a good question to ask, by the way, and I recommend doing it, after speaking with me for 45 minutes or so, or 30 minutes or so, do you have any concerns with my candidacy at this particular time, right? They might say no, kind of like that guy did that was just sitting here. No, I don't have any concerns at all. Yes, of course, they say all the right things. Candidate calls me, they're like, yeah, Jay, I think the call went really, really well. He said they didn't have any concerns, and it's going to take him like 3 or 4 weeks, but then he'll get back to me. But I feel really good about it, and he's going to move me on to the next step in the process, right? And the reality is that they're not, right? You might as well just send your thank you, thank them for your time, for their time, be cordial, of course, and then just don't waste any more mental energy with it. Move on, right? Like Jay-Z once said, on to the next one, right? Just keep going on to the next one, because they just don't want to hurt your feelings and tell you that you weren't a good fit, number one. And number two, they don't want to necessarily get in for a tit for tat or back and forth about, they might say about something specific in your experience that didn't necessarily resonate or excite them. And then here you are in an awkward conversation, and they're basically just trying to get you off the phone at that point. All right. I'll talk about how to overcome some real tangible objections on another video. Just keep subscribed to the YouTube channel to find out when that is. But nevertheless, I think most people should just realize, or everybody should just realize, that when you hear a meeting or a call end that way, where they tell you that it's weeks in advance, they're looking at 10 or 15 other people, it's just a sign that for one reason or another, you're not a good fit, no matter what they're telling you. All right, that's it. It's web applications. Don't forget to subscribe on this YouTube channel, hit the like button, all that wonderful stuff. All right. Bye, everybody.